Hey everyone, Mark Saltzman here. Today we're taking a look at a brand new tablet from Toshiba simply called the Toshiba tablet, or in the US, the Toshiba Thrive. This is the company's first 10.1-inch touchscreen device powered by Google's Android mobile operating system. Specifically, it's Android 3.1 or Honeycomb, so you've got that beautiful 3D-like interface, multiple home screens, pushed over-the-air updates, and a bunch of other cool bells and whistles over the older version of Android. Overall, I like the device a lot, especially if you're coming from a PC background. You'll understand why I say that in a moment. Plus, it's priced more aggressively than most other tablets of this size, but it does fall short in a number of areas as well. So let's first start with that, because I think the first thing you'll notice, especially if you've ever played around with an iPad or another Android device, is its form factor. It's a lot thicker and heavier than other tablets. So this is the Toshiba tablet here. It's about 16 millimeters thick, just under 16 millimeters thick, which is half the size of a Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, which is what I have here in my left hand, or the Apple iPad 2. Plus, it weighs about 1.65 pounds. With the Toshiba tablet, and that's a couple of it's about 1.3 pounds for an iPad 2 or the the Galaxy Tab. So it's a little bit heavier, but I don't want it to sound like I'm splitting hairs. It does feel heavier than most tablets, which after reading an ebook for a while or watching a video, it may get a little bit heavy after a while. So definitely keep that in mind if that's something that you feel like you're going to want to see or feel at retail. So that's one thing, is the form factor isn't as sleek or as light or thin as the competition. From a performance standpoint, it's quite good. It's got a powerful dual-core processor. It's an NVIDIA Tegra 250, so it's got some speedy performance. It loads apps quickly and smoothly. There's a web browser with, of course, support for Flash websites. Here's the Sync website, by the way. So you've got full Flash support, which is something you can't easily do on the iPad. The Android market, of course, you've got the Android market. There's the tab there. It gives you access to more than 250,000 downloads, many of which are free, and you can find some pretty cool stuff because of the open source nature of the Android platform. But so from a performance department, it's great. It's got a gig of system memory or RAM. It's not a slouch in that department. It's comparable to the HP touchpad and some of the other tablets. And speaking of the touchpad, it's thicker than the touchpad as well, which is one of my complaints as well with that with HP's tablet. But overall, from a performance standpoint, you're not going to be disappointed. In fact, there are a number of connectivity options that I like, and I did say that if you come from a PC background, you might like some of the things that Toshiba has added. So for one, here is an SD card slot, so you can add more memory if you like, or it's an easy way to get files on and off of the tablet. So you pop it in there, it's a standard size SD or secure digital slot, and you're good to go. Plus, there is also, let me open up the side here, there's also a full-size USB port and a full-size HDMI port. So while this is thicker and bigger and heavier, it does give you some of these conveniences that are often, they're missing in some of the other tablets out there. A lot of people complain about the iPad's lack of expandable memory, or you need to buy an HDMI adapter for $39 before you can connect it to your TV. So this has it built in. So again, here is a mini USB if you want to connect this to your computer. It has a full-size USB if you want to put in a thumb drive or an external keyboard or another product, even a portable hard drive, and also HDMI out. So very cool stuff. It's got some of those cool options there. But I did mention connectivity. It does, however, only have Wi-Fi in the Toshiba tablet. There is no 3G or 4G version, so you're going to need to, find a wireless hotspot, like at your local cafe or an airport lounge or a hotel lobby to get online, or if your smartphone has a personal hotspot feature. So that's one of the things you should keep in mind about this. I did say that it is more aggressively priced than the competition. It starts at $429 in Canada and in the US for 8 gigs of memory, but goes up to $579 for 32 gigs. But again, I'd go with the 8 gig and put in an SD card slot, a fast one, put in a memory card there, or get a thumb drive and double your memory in a more affordable way. Battery life is about 7.5 hours, so not quite as good as the iPad 2, which is at more than 10 hours. and about 8 or 9 hours or so for the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1. But overall, I do like this tablet. If you don't mind the added weight and thickness of the device, then this is, I think, a good contender because of its price point and extra connectivity options. And plus, if you like Android, you like the platform with the built-in Google apps, and you know, the Android market, and the you know, the web browser that supports Flash, and I think this is a great one to consider. So there you have it, the Toshiba tablet. And for more info, go to toshiba.ca in Canada, toshiba.com in the US. I'm Mark Saltzman. Thanks for watching.